All right, we're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. And,
We are back.
Speaking of, we mentioned Star Wars earlier. Star Wars The Force Awakens came out on DVD this week. I
I actually went and saw that movie one more time the last week. It was in theaters just because I had nothing to do.
Right. And I had it pre-ordered a long time ago. It has been a long
Todd's
time.
a nerd.
Yeah, I am.
It's okay.
You're
in good company.
I love Star Wars. But yeah, it came in. But you had to order it, either on digital, which I don't do. I like still the physical copy. You had to get it on Blu-ray and DVD in that same package thing,
Right.
And I didn't like that. I'd rather have the DVD. Although that being said, I do get the special features and everything by getting this particular version. So it's still a win-win, but you need a Blu-ray player to watch the bonus features.
You do not have one?
I don't own a Blu-ray.
You're just going to watch it on your laptop or something?
I can't do that. It doesn't play Blu-ray on my laptop either. But
you burped.
I did. But my girlfriend has a Blu-ray, so I can watch it. I've watched them there. But it's just like, how inconvenient can you get now with movies and everything? Because, it's like, I don't want to have to go out and buy a freaking Blu-ray player now.
Well, I mean,
if all movies are going to start being like this, I can't afford it. I don't have any money. So you can screw that. Forget it.
I'm telling, just sacrifice the cable and the fast food.
No, I'll say,
and you will be able to afford a Blu-ray player.
In reality, I probably sacrifice the fast food, but not cable. I need the cable.
I actually
very cheap, the cable. It's not that bad.
Just my third. It was my third time around watching The Force Awakens in theaters.
I saw it 3 times.
I don't know, the scene that really took me back though was the scene where Han Solo is smuggling monsters.
Yeah.
And like those 2 rival gangs, I guess,
yeah, gangs,
more or less.
Yeah.
Like one of them's an Irish guy.
Right.
Like that just it's weird meeting an Irish person on Earth. Like it's got to be just like an out-of-body experience if you're accustomed to deep space travel. Like, whoa, you're from Ireland,
right?
What's it like?
What's it like there? And the other group was Asian.
No, they look like Venezuelans, but they still had,
really?
but they had like alien accents.
Yeah, like they were speaking Klingon. It was weird.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Mm-hmm.
And Han Solo talked his way out of it.
He
did. He just released the monsters, actually.
Well,
or
no,
Rey did, yeah.
Rey did, that's right.
And she was like, whoops.
Sorry, didn't mean to do
It's okay, though. It all worked out for the best.
It did. Han Solo died. And,
yeah.
yeah, all worked out for the best.
Do you think that's going to happen in the 5th Indiana Jones movie? They're just going to kill off Indiana Jones?
I highly doubt it. That's still too much of a positive. Those are too positive of films, Star Wars, you can get dark like that. You can't do that.
Yeah, but
you can't do that with Indiana Jones. They're still too fun.
I don't know. In the second one, they had like child slavery and devil worship.
And that was not fun for you?
It was pretty dark.
No. Well, yeah,
I remember.
They did have that, but it still was somehow, like more adventure than it was like.
And they had a guy
evil.
ripping people's beating hearts out of their chests.
This is good family entertainment.
I mean, I can kind of see Indiana Jones finally dying.
No, I don't.
He'll probably
see
just
that.
like succumb to Alzheimer's or something in this one. Though.
Nah.
It might be something kind of boring.
Nah, Indiana Jones will live on. I predict.
Hopefully,
that.
we'll get to just see him bare knuckle box Ho Chi Minh.
That would be funny. I don't know if Harrison Ford's got it in him. I'm anxious to see this.
See what it's
see
slated
him?
for 2019.
No, I think it's 2018.
2018. He'll be 75 years old in
Yeah,
2018.
exactly.
So I looked up his age. Sue me. 73 he's 73 years old right now.
Yeah. That's amazing, right?
It is.
Kind of amazing thing.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. I'm with you. I'm hip.
I actually just saw like The Fugitive came on TV the other day, and I was visiting my mom.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones is in that movie, and he's 3 years younger than Harrison Ford,
Yeah,
but looks 20 years older.
Put that in your brain. Yeah, he's younger than Harrison Ford. Yeah, he always looks so much older than everybody.
But looks 20 years older than Harrison.
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford's like 50 in that movie.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Exactly. Yeah, it's amazing.
Can I have your genes, Harrison Ford? That's what this conversation is really about.
That's what we're leading to. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm sure he looks dapper as Han Solo in the Force Awakens, and I'm sure he'll look great as Indiana Jones again.
But it'll just look. They just got to kill off that character, though. Why not?
They won't.
They
shouldn't either. I mean, that's just not a good way to end Indiana Jones.
Who's directing it? Is it Spielberg?
I don't think it's Spielberg because now Disney doesn't do Indiana Jones, do they?
No, I don't think so.
Or did they buy Lucasfilm's period?
I'm not sure, but I mean, Indiana Jones is a part of Lucasfilm.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's George Lucas's movie. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, George Lucas. Yeah, George Lucas made all those, but Steven Spielberg
directed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a George Lucas story. It's a George Lucas joint. Like Spike Jonze. That's funny.
Although
not Spike Jonze, Spike Lee. What the hell am I saying?
Although according to the Red Letter Media review of the movie, Steven Spielberg just shot down all of George Lucas's ideas in the first 3 Indiana Jones films.
Yeah, exactly. And
good job.
For the best, yeah. And then George Lucas had more control in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, whatever it was called.
And it was weird.
And hey, there you go. And George Lucas is retired though now. He's living off of Star Wars and Indiana Jones money, and he's like, anybody, y'all can have it now. He's like, you just do it. You
whatever.
Just do it. Yeah, he's like, you just do it.
Let's see, you want to get back to the music, or do you want to keep talking? I can keep talking.
I got nothing to say. What do you got to say?
Let's see. I will have worked 22 of 26 days by next Sunday. That's
extreme.
Yeah, Oh, and see, the last night was it was exceptionally hard.
Really?
Like, imagine shucking oysters until you want to cry.
I don't shuck oysters, yeah.
Well, it was hard.
I can imagine.
I'm just saying it was hard.
I can imagine
That's all.
shucking oysters would not be fun. I would guarantee that.
I've grown callous to it, though. That's the only way that, I was able to hold my tears back until I got home. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man.
I've grown callous to seafood, Knoxville. That's what this conversation is about.
That's understandable, man. You deal with so much seafood.
Seafood and life.
It's just time to give up the seafood, man.
Oh yeah, and one of my coworkers, like last week, I forgot to tell you this. He just sort of nonchalantly told me that he's friends with a woman who's doing 30 years in prison for narcotics distribution.
Oh, how nice.
And so, I mean, the penalties for that are pretty steep already, but to get 30 years. You probably have to have a fairly substantial criminal enterprise under your belt.
Gotta know what you're doing. Yeah, that's for sure.
That just was like, whoa.
Kind of blew you away there,
yeah.
didn't it? Yeah.
It took me aback just a little.
It took you aback. That's crazy though. Yeah, man. Well, what are you gonna do?
What? It's just life, man.
Huh?
It's just life, man.
Life, man. Life, man. Who's
what?
that? I don't know.
Man.
30 years in prison for narcotics. That's,
Hey, at least she'll get out. I guess she'll at least have her senior citizens discount, probably, by the time she gets out.
Positivity. That's what
she won't be able to vote.
No,
no. But,
Yeah. Well, that happens. But anything else?
I'm good.
All right.